but is now accusing the social media giant of misleading the public and profit over safety when it comes to its products, and she spoke out.
So, should you buy Facebook stock now? As we have seen earlier on, Facebook stock has taken a beating recently because of the negative news that is associated with the company. And if you take a look at Facebook stock chart right now, you'll see that Facebook stock has declined substantially in the past couple of trading sessions because of this news. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you whether should you buy Facebook stock or should you sell Facebook stock. Before I answer that question, let's first take a look at the two main events that caused Facebook stock to decline significantly in the past couple of trading sessions. The first, which is the whistleblowing incident for Facebook, and the second is the power outages in Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Yes, there may be other factors which cause Facebook stock to decline, such as the Evergrande crisis and the rise in the treasury yields. But in this video, we'll be talking about the two main events that has a direct impact on Facebook, and that is the whistleblower incident and the power outages. For the whistleblower incident, recently an ex-Facebook employee has came out to say that Facebook is prioritizing profits over its audience and people. While this incident is definitely not as big as the Cambridge Analytica scandal, this incident has still managed to cause Facebook stock to decline. And just to take a look at a historical example, let's go back to the time where Facebook encountered the Cambridge Analytica scandal. So we'll go on to the chart and we click on weekly time frame and we'll go back to 2018. So the incident happened in around March of 2018. So March of 2018 would be around this part over here, right? Over here you can see that there was a major reaction in Facebook stock price to the Cambridge Analytica scandal. So if we take our price 2 over here, you see that prices for Facebook declined by about 23%. But as you can see, after the decline, prices managed to rally back up very quickly after that. But take note at this second decline over here, Facebook stock was declining because the overall market was also declining. So if we go back to where we are currently at right now and go back onto the daily time frame, we see that Facebook stock has also declined over here, right? So if we zoom out a bit, you'll see that Facebook stock break this trend line over at this candlestick over here and it occur on above average volume. But for this candlestick, prices still managed to close above the 50-day moving average. But the next day, prices gap down and gap below the 50-day moving average. And again, it occur on above average volume. And we see prices gapping down another time again on above average volume and another time over here gapping down on above average volume. So you'll see that even though this whistleblower incident is not as severe as the Cambridge Analytica scandal, there's still a very strong reaction in Facebook stock price. And on top of this news, we also had Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram experiencing outage recently. And all this created a knee-jerk reaction and caused Facebook stock price to decline quite substantially. But if you take a moment to pause and think, these incidents are not going to affect the long-term fundamentals of the company. I'm not going to discuss about the morals and what is good and what is wrong with regards to the whistleblower incident. I'm just talking about the numbers and financials of Facebook stock. Yes, this news may temporarily affect the company. But in the long run, do you think these news are going to affect the long-run fundamentals and long-run projection of Facebook? No, right? Especially with regards to the power outages incident. This isolated power outage incident is unlikely going to affect the company long-run fundamentals unless these power outages become a recurring theme in the company. Then there might be some reasons for concern. But other than that, one single power outage incident shouldn't cause Facebook stock price to decline that substantially, even on top of the whistleblower incident. But again, this is a stock market. In the short term, stock prices are heavily influenced by emotions. And when such news appear, even though this news might not affect the long-run fundamentals of the company and long-run projections of the company, this news can stir up emotions in people. And when these people's emotions are stirred up, this causes them to do irrational things, such as dumping Facebook stock. And that is why currently we are seeing Facebook stock decline quite substantially. So the question now is whether should you buy Facebook stock or sell Facebook stock right now? This is where you need to clearly know the difference between investing and trading. And you want to pay special attention right now because most people confuse between this part, the difference between investing and trading. When it comes to trading, you are more focused on the technical analysis and the price action of the stock. Yes, you still want to pay attention to the fundamentals, but more emphasis is placed on the technical aspect. But the opposite is true for investing. Investing, you're placing more emphasis on the fundamental aspect of the stock. So if we take a look at Facebook chart right now, I'll definitely not be trading Facebook stock. Why? Because if you see at this part of the chart over here, on the left side of the chart, Facebook stock is on a clear uptrend. Prices were making higher highs and higher lows, and they were trading above this trend line and the 50-day moving average. But if you take a look over here, not only did prices break below the trend line, prices also broke below the 50-day moving average. So prices are no longer in an uptrend, at least in the short and intermediate term. So if you are trading Facebook stock, should you buy or sell Facebook stock? The answer is to sell Facebook stock, because right now Facebook stock is not in an uptrend. And when we are trading, we always want to trade with the trends. So that is for trading. As for investment, we are focusing more on the fundamentals of the company as mentioned earlier on. These two incidents which caused Facebook stock to decline quite substantially in the past trading sessions are unlikely to affect the long-term fundamentals and long-term projections of the company. So as long as the fundamentals of the company remains unchanged and you believe that the company is strong fundamentally, you want to buy and add more positions in the company. Furthermore, this kind of short-term panic in the stock allow you to pick up the stock at a good discount. So if you are considering to buy Facebook stock for your investment portfolio, then now might be a good time to look to add Facebook stock into your portfolio. And that is my Facebook stock analysis. Hopefully you have enjoyed and learned something from this video. If you did, smash that like button because it will really help the channel grow and allow me to produce more content such as this. And if you are new to this channel and haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel because each week I release 2 new videos about investing, trading and the stock market. I'll see you in those other videos to your financial success.
Of how Facebook is picking out that content today.